welcome back. My name is Shamika and this is Check the Rhymes. I am super excited about today's show because I interviewed this young lady back in 2015 for soultrain.com. So it's exciting to catch up with her today to talk about her new music. And it is none other than Brave Williams. And we're going to talk about her new single, Don't Tell Me No, and see what else she's been up to over the years. So stay tuned. You don't want to miss today's show. Joining me today, I have Brave Williams, and welcome to Check the Rhymes. How are you?
I am amazing. Thank you for having me.
I'm so glad. I was hype about this because this is totally full circle because in 2015, I interviewed you. I was a very young writer, but I interviewed you for soultrain.com when you dropped your EP Fearless.
Yes. It's amazing how time flies.
Right.
Yes.
So that brings me to my first question, though. So if we look back at Brave in 2015 to 2020, what has that evolution looked like?
What the evolution? Yes, it has been an evolution. I've grown so much musically, even at just acting wise, professionally, just building my brand, my empire of Brave New World, from the acting, the music, the fitness side. I've definitely grown. I think it's shown vocally in this new project that I'm releasing. It's definitely showing in the topics, the song topics that I'm singing about with this new project. So I'm really excited about it.
Well, I was excited to hear that you were that you're back with new music. And so let's talk about the single, Don't Tell Me No. I love it. Tell me, give me a little bit of the backstory on how the song came to be and what it's about, all that good stuff.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, just with everything that's happening right now in the world, between the social injustices, the political climate, I just felt like it was the perfect time to release a song to interject love and to remind people that love does conquer despite all the noise that's happening around us. And also, I really wanted to tell a story from the perspective of, a lot of times we put this idea on men that, if they show emotion or if they're vulnerable, it's like a sign of weakness. Men are supposed to be strong. They're supposed to, just courage through everything. Right. And it's really the women that are supposed to, that are more vulnerable or more emotional when it comes to romance and relationships. So for me, I wanted to tell the different perspective that no, men too, guard themselves, and men too also have feelings and can be scared to fall in love and can have reservations about, giving their full hearts to someone. So for me, Don't Tell Me No was a declaration of that. Me telling the man, don't tell me no. I know that you've been through some things, as have I, but let's do this together.
Yes. And I'm like, I know exactly who to play this for. So thank you for making this song.
Absolutely.
So you're also working on your self-titled album, which will be your debut, like a full debut album. What will that look like?
It's something on there for everybody. I wanted to inspire, whether it's relationship driven, whether it's just having fun, whether it's you just want to, press play and just vibe out, have a glass of wine, light some candles. There's definitely multiple vibes on there for everyone. And I didn't want to leave anyone, particularly out. Now, in terms of the concepts of the songs, a lot of it is relationship driven, but it almost takes you through the beginning, middle, and end. And then what that can feel and look like, and all of the emotions that happen during a relationship is definitely displayed throughout the entire album.
Okay. If you had to describe yourself as an artist, like meaning your sound, we've heard you with Rich Girl, and for those that may not have heard your music before, how would you describe it?
A perfect marriage of hip hop and R&B. Don't Tell Me No is a ballad. It's the first ballad I've ever released. I've never released any ballads or songs that are evoking that type of emotion.
Right.
So I wanted to I wanted to stretch myself vocally. I wanted to stretch myself as an artist, just to dig a little deeper and find find things that were true and honest and transparent to me that I could write and sing about. And I definitely feel like I succeeded with that on this album. When
will the album come out, or do you have a date targeted yet?
I decided to kind of just put pause only because of COVID,
Yeah.
and truthfully, because of COVID, I was inspired to write new stuff.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
So, it's like even this whole situation, even though the circumstances may not be, in our favor,
Right.
I wanted to take these circumstances and decide to do something, inspiring with it. So it definitely gave me some new writing material, which is also why I'm just
Yeah.
kind of putting some finishing touches on some things. But it's definitely soon, definitely
Okay.
be dropping very, very soon.
Okay. Okay. As long as it's soon, because I'm like, girl, you cannot have us waiting on this album.
I got you. I got you.
So you mentioned earlier about your fitness journey. Can you talk a little bit about that? Because I've been doing like a lot of, I actually just did an article for Parade Magazine about workouts and, for beginners and stuff like that. And so I'm sure some people would be interested to know about your fitness journey.
Yeah, no, so I went back to school to become certified and a licensed trainer in sports and science, just to learn the art and the science behind transforming a body. I mean, it's not rocket science, but there is a science behind it.
Right.
And once I graduated, it was like, okay, I started my fitness business, Brave Williams Fitness Club. And so I have trainers under me. I train personally myself. Multiple women. I'm actually an ambassador as well for Steve and Marjorie Harvey's Girls Who Rule the World, which is, young girls from 6 years old to 18 years old. And we train, I work them out. We talk about mental health, physical health. I just think that's so important. And sometimes in life, we forget to carve that time out for us, but it's necessary. Like we need that. We need whether it's get out, walk around the block, set attainable goals, just to make sure that you do stay healthy and fit.
Yes, I'm like, even though, like gyms may not be open, I'm like you said, there's still things you can do. Like I just bought a under the desk cycle thing. So while I'm on Zoom calls, I'm cycling.
Oh. And even, yes, with the pandemic, I mean, even just getting used to I'm doing virtual workouts, and I was doing that on my IG live, and I'm about to start it back up in October. But yeah, just there's all different types of ways to stay active. It's just making the choice and actually doing it. Like we know what we're supposed to do.
Right.
It's a matter of actually getting, the discipline inside of us to say, okay, let me stop playing. Let me make this a priority.
Exactly. Exactly. And I also love that you do a lot of mentoring to young women. Can you talk a little bit about that as well?
Yeah, I mean, I just think that's so important. I don't think that you have to be a celebrity. You don't have to be in entertainment. You just have to be willing to share your experiences and share your time. There's so many young kids out here, girls and boys, who just need that, just that extra ear, or just that push to say, you're not out here by yourself. I hear you, you matter. And it's just amazing to see that type of, the effect that can have on a child and watch them blossom. I mentor girls all over, from the inner city to the county to, it's just, I just think that's important. And I just encourage everyone to take the time, choose a child, even if it's once a month, taking them to a movie. Well, not now, but finding something that you can do to interact, just to let them know that they matter.
Yeah, I think that's absolutely important as well. I know a lot of people that even do the Big Brother program or the Big Sister program. There are a lot of different programs that people can participate in. They just have to look and find it.
Absolutely, because there's more than enough children that need it.
Absolutely. So tell me a little bit about, like, let's switch gears a little bit again. Acting. So I know you've done some acting, television, theater. Do you have any plans to continue with your acting career, or is that on hold, or what are you?
No, I just wrapped a movie last night. We've been filming for 3 weeks. I can't wait for everyone to see it. It's really cute. It's a family. It's fun. It's love. It's I wish I could say who the cast is, but I can say you can hashtag TCL.
Okay.
And when the network starts releasing the dates, and you can always follow me, to everyone that's listening, follow me, because when I get the specific dates and stuff, I'll definitely be blasting it out. But there is a movie that I'm currently on that's on Netflix right now called Love.com.
Okay.
That's my first leading film. And I actually have 2 that were just released on BET, one called Angrily Ever After, and then another one, I don't know why the name is escaping me. right now, but I will remember before this interview is over.
Okay.
That is on BET Plus.
Okay.
I'll remember. But yeah, so there's definitely things that if you want to Netflix and chill, go check that out, love.com. And the newest one I'll be posting about soon, but it'll be coming out in the next few weeks.
Okay. What is, can you tell us a little bit about love.com, like what it's about?
Yes, it's actually a movie with a message. It talks about gentrification. It talks about food deserts, while chronicling my character's love life, because this girl is so indecisive about what she wants, who she wants. She thinks she knows, but she doesn't know. So we have a lot of similarities when it came to that part of the movie. But it is definitely a movie with a message. And I just feel like, you know, if you want to learn about those topics in a cool way, then definitely check it out.
Okay, because as I was scrolling last night, I did see it, and I was like, I got to come back and read the description. So I will definitely make sure to check that out. I'll Netflix and chill later.
Oh, and I just remembered, it's called Available Wife, the movie I couldn't think of.
Okay.
That has yet to come out, but I believe it's like October 12th or something like that. That it'll be on BET.
Okay, awesome. Well, we will check that out. And as usual, like, I don't know why I'm saying as usual, but here on Check the Rhymes, one thing I always ask every guest is, because I'm big on affirmations. So is there an affirmation that you were telling yourself, even especially now because of the pandemic, that just really pushes you every day and let you know, so that you know, like, okay, keep going, Brave, keep going. Is there anything like that? Okay.
Absolutely. One of them is, I'm not a product of my circumstances. I'm a product of my decisions.
Yeah.
And I tell myself that because sometimes we can look for outer excuses as to why, you know, something we feel like it can't happen, or, oh, I didn't, whatever it is. I mean, we can pick up, there's an infinite amount of excuses that a person can come up with for why something can't happen. Right. But it's really, what are you going to decide to do about it to make it happen despite your circumstances? So, I mean, there's lots of them, but that is one, most recently, that I noticed I was saying to myself that you know, I am in control. If I want to do this, if I want to see this happen, then I'm going to do whatever it takes to make it happen, despite the no's that I might hear, or despite, you know, the opinions that might come with it. You just have to believe in what your gift, your purpose is, and just stay focused on that and not get distracted.
I love that. I love that one. I'm going to add that one to my list. I love that one a lot. Okay. So how can people follow you? Where should they follow you on Instagram, Twitter, or your website?
Yes, Be More Brave. BMOREBRAVE. Be More Brave. That's my Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. My song Options is out on every streaming platform: Apple Music, Tidal, Spotify, as well as the video for that. That's also on Vivo. You can just go to Vivo, type in Brave Williams Options. And the newest song, Don't Tell Me No, I want everyone to hear, is also on every streaming platform. I just released the lyric video for that yesterday. So yes, learn the words, vibe out to it. I would love to hear people's opinions. But I definitely, it's one of my favorite songs on the project. Yeah,
I love it. I love the lyric video as well. Thank you, Brave, for joining me here on Check the Rhymes. It was an absolute pleasure having you.
Thank you. And congratulations to you on the evolution, because I know, like you said, you were around Fearless, and you're here and you're still doing your thing, and you look amazing doing it. So congrats on all your success.
Thank you so much. That means so much.